1001 Night. Once upon a time in the great land of Persia, which is now called Iran. Very long ago, when even none of your grandparents were yet born, there was a magnificent palace. This palace was the house and the workplace of King of Persia. He lived there with all his family and his employees. We know from the stories that he was smart, strong, and a generous king, serving people of the land of Persia nicely. Also, we learned from the ancient stories that the king had a wife, a queen, the land of Persia first lady. I was interested to know more about their story, so I searched the history deeper and deeper. There we go. The portrait of the king seemed very angry and mad. Or shocked. Historians guess some horrible thing happened between king and the queen. Historians were not there for sure. They just have speculations based on ancient ruins and remains. For example, based on an old statue, like this, the king of Persia was lonely, sad, and disappointed. We can see it as well. Not the reason though. Dear Kuchek schoolfellows, let us use our imagination, and bring the history a little bit closer, and pretend we are watching the ancient people as we are there. First imagine the king. Maybe chubby with dark hair, brown eyes like most of Iranians, with a golden crown. I imagine him happy. No reason for being unhappy though. He was doing his job, which was ruling the country. I would imagine he was good at his job. He and the queen were sharing some responsibilities in that big palace. Now imagine the Queen of Persia. Let's see, I would say, she was chubby too, also with dark hair, brown eyes. But not happy. I feel she was keeping a secret. A dark one. She was always whispering on her cell phone. Hey. I know. Just pretend people had cell phones in ancient time. King was suspicious too. What was her dark secret? It was a long-distance call. Queen was talking with a man in faraway lands. A man we need to imagine more to uncover his mask. Let's make a guess. Who was he? Let me give you more clues. He was so excited after each and every call. Seemed he was thrilled by something. A big hope? A plot? Let us imagine. In my imagination, the masked man is the king of a faraway land, wanted to invade the land of Persia and conquer it. What an ugly plot. What a deceitful queen. I imagine he disliked Iranians, and was gathering information about Iranians' army to start a battle and occupy the land of Persia. Queen is helping him. How deceitful. Finally, and before getting late, the king, which was so smart, figure out about the queen's betray, and found the faraway country's king. Such a shame for queen. The king was so mad and put the queen in jail for betraying Persia. How he can work, and specially share his life and time with a queen who cannot trust? Not possible. After queens left, king had a very tough time. Queen was his best partner in life and work for years, but she finally betrayed him. How can he ever trust any other woman again?
She broke my heart forever. I would never open my heart to any woman again. I prefer to be alone. You know what? This country doesn't need a queen. I am enough.
King's family and friends do not like this idea. They were trying to help his heart recover, so introduced some pretty ladies to him, hoping he would marry one of them. The ladies tried to melt the ice of his heart, by showing kindness and love and respect. Some of them was really cute. But he was even more bored. And mad.
How can I possibly get rid of you girls? Oh come on. I am a king. I have many more important things to take care of. You lady, go back to your home.
There was one girl left in the list, Shahrzad, who was a very beautiful, smart and educated girl. She had been thinking many days before being volunteered to marry the king. At first place, Shahrzad loved the land of Persia, and she knew, a sad, heartbroken, lonely king cannot be a good king for the land which she loved the most. After thinking for days, she learned king needs help to heal his emotional wounds, get recovered and be back to normal life. So she asked for something like a business meeting.
Queen did a horrible thing to you, and to all Iranians. I feel the same anger and hatred to her. But I have an idea, and want to ask for a chance. I don't want to marry you. Just need you to listen to my story. It is a great one, I promise. After that one story, I will say goodbye to you forever. Deal?
This is how Shahrzad came to King's life. Start your imaginations motors, my lovely Kuchak students. Guess what, how, when? King doesn't look satisfied. But why, despite him being grumpy, Shahrzad looks pleased? The answer is clear. King is emotionally sick, and Shahrzad has a great plan. King gave Shahrzad 1 week time for prepare her story. She was super excited and determined.
I am Shahrzad, the storyteller.
She started her research for writing a great story, a story which can heal the wounds, a story which can impress a depressed man, a story to save a country. A great story. She was ready before the deadline.
Sorry guys. You need to wait 1 more week to listen to my story. See you soon. I love you.